Hello, welcome to Songperformer again. Let's have a little show of some new features, some of which are kinda cool. Okay, so swapped a few things around in the menu. We now have a new option called QR link, which is if there's two sides. One, you can share a link to a playlist containing song or a song, and the other one is if someone shares it. So we'll go on to that in a minute, but let's get showing a new feature that when you do share. Okay, so if you are doing a gig and you want people to sing along with your song, okay, you can using the QR link, or just show them the link, but using the QR code, people can just look at any songs you want, which is kind of cool, often handy at jam sessions, etc. Okay, and this is easy because it's passive, because you can just print the link or just show it on a screen and people can show it around themselves. Okay, but when you do that, now obviously people are not going to want to do all the stuff that you can do with Songperformer. They just want to kind of just see the lyrics or the chords. So if you share a song with the chords, they will show. But you can, there's a little option on there at any time, just hide the chords. Now you'll see that here it's pretty small. That's because I'm doing this on a computer screen. But if this was on a phone, that's what people would want to do, because it's longer than wider. And they can always change it either doing the pinch zoom thing, or they can change it on here as to what they want. Anyway, so you're covered there. If they are at a gig and they don't want to be staring at a bright screen, you can always click a dark mode and then they can do it that way as well. So that's a really cool feature. So they can go back, which would be a playlist or without the song. So if they'd come in via QR code, what would happen is they would land on this, which is the playlist. You will see there's none of the normal options here. If this is shared to view only, you could share to allow people to do stuff. But for this type of thing, it's pretty simple. They can pretty much click on the song and it goes to the song, as we saw previously. That's it. So this is a really handy feature. I'll show the QR code in a minute. Okay, so if we are on a song that we want to share or a playlist that we want to share, okay, there's one of mine. What would happen is that we need to log in and then we can share. So let me just stop video here and I'll log in and then we can do that. Okay, so I'm going to get a QR link and I can copy, or people can just do the link. So I'm going to just create a QR code that people can just look at. You could show this on your tablet with the audience while you're talking to them or whatever, or share it whatever way you want, or simply just share this link. So when they point their gadget at this, the camera on their gadget will recognize it and they can load it that way. If they already have Songperformer, say at a jam session and people are using Songperformer, I do recommend people do it via the home page, and then it won't load up another copy of Songperformer on the browser, so you would have two tabs open. That's not to be helped, that's how it should function with these QR codes and browsers. So what would happen is you would on the screen it would pop up with this. This isn't a PC, so it's kind of different. It would kind of use the webcam. But what will happen is that when you go to load this, you'll see what your camera's seeing in this box, and you just move it a little bit until it gets the code, and that's you. It will load those songs from the server into your local Songperformer. That's it. That's some very cool functionality. So that's really what I wanted to show today. As I said, so some of the options that were on here, on this drop down, I've moved over to this more options section here. This is cleaner, works better on mobile phones. So I hope that is useful. Your other stuff, your metadata and edit stuff, still there. So enjoy. This is really good. This is starting to become a very useful tool now, and I use it every week. Bye for now. One other little thing I want to show, which is kind of cool, is that if you are, say, playing guitar, you know the lyrics to a song, or someone's not singing, you want to share the song to them, you have a really easy way to just show the chords. So go to the options, just go hide the lyrics. You will see it will remove the lyrics to make that a little bit easier to read. We've still got the existing word wrap function. So as you can see, you can now just say each section of your song, what the chords are. Done. I'm sure anybody on stage knows what an A minor or any of these chords are. Nothing fancy. There's plenty of apps that do this. We may add that kind of box chords in the future, but there's no reason it had it. Pretty much anyone who's using this to play on stage knows the chords on their instruments. Okay, but that's a really handy feature, which we can change at any time we want, and as I said, we can hide the chords anyway to do the opposite. Useful stuff.